Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the XWing Junkies. More importantly, welcome to the XWing Junkies heavyweight champion of the world. Tommy Steamroller is here as the first individual to ever successfully defend the belt against a challenger, and he's got a new one approaching. The challenger today is in fact no one other than myself, Mark the Asterisk. So, considering I'm playing, we need ourselves a commentator. So, we've reached into the depths of the internet and pulled out the best, the brightest, the one, the only, Padre out of the OCX. How's it going, Padre?
It is going fantastic, Mark. It is going absolutely fantastic.
Perfect.
I'd like to say you guys looked long, hard, and thought immediately that, who could we get to do this magnificent matchup? Who would be willing to do this? And after you tried 7 or 8 people, you came up with me.
Oh, only 4 or 5, but yeah.
Okay. It's good to know that I wasn't at the bottom of the barrel, just midway in.
Yeah.
So, I am thinking that this is going to be a fantastic match, sir. I'm looking forward to this one.
Perfect. I'm just entering everything in. Starting our bets.
Anywhere not in front of the meter. Leave it on the wall, wherever, just not in front of the meter.
See, I'm going to make an attempt that I'm going to be fair and impartial. Yeah, I'm really not. I'm gonna be just like Gold Squadron. Completely fair, completely unbiased.
Ed, do you have a print? Tom, do you have a printout for a list, or? Perfect. For me, just so you know, I'm locked in ahead of time. Reklar, Whisper, Carl. Big surprise there.
Carl.
So we found out Tommy Steamroller's list, and it terrifies me.
Oh. And what is Tommy playing today?
Well, the first one I see is Boba Fett, which is 6 hull, 4 shields. Yeah. And he's got the IG-88D crew, proxy mines.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. The Marauder title.
Because I have a problem with bombing.
Han and Crackshot.
Okay.
Tom, what's Palob's pilot skill? 3? And the Hawk is 3 hull, 2 shields?
3 and 2.
3, 2?
3 and 2.
Perfect. And he's got the title, so it's 3. Thanks, Isaac. And Palov is coming in with proxy mines.
Oh, shoot.
His crow got all moldy.
Well, it happens sometimes, It's moisture, warm air.
And he really likes rocks. And Zuvio is pilot skill 4?
He's running Zuvio?
Yeah.
Oh, let me double check for you.
I'm sure Zuvio doesn't have any mines, though.
Why wouldn't he?
Because a man can hope and dream.
Yeah. You can
they're what, 6 hull, 0 shields?
I'm getting there. Takes a while for this app to work because it hates me.
Yeah, I know. Give me a minute.
I don't know why it hates me, but it does hate me. There we go. All right, he is 4.
He's 4?
He is 4.
Yep. 6 hull, 0 shields, 2 and 2.
He's got 5 hull.
5 hull? Perfect.
Yep. No shields.
That's everything there. Perfect. So, we're hitting the roundabout moment. I'm just going to go get everything set up on my end before we start up the clock. Padre, can you keep these lovely people busy and just tell them what you think? And I'll be back in a few moments.
Absolutely. So, while Mark is dashing off to get everything situated and straightened up and all that good stuff, I am going to try and keep you slightly entertained. I am looking at this list that Mark is flying with Rex, Whisper, and, my favorite, Carl. And, of course, Tommy here is running Boba Fett, the Hawk, and Zuvio. I really honestly have to say that I think the edge actually goes to Tommy. I think those proximity mines are going to do bad things. There's one thing that Whisper can't stand, even when cloaked, is, getting something dropped on top of them. And if it's a proxy mine, that's going to be ugly, especially with the new 2.0 rules. New 2.0 rules, as everybody is either aware of, and if not, I'm going to explain it out, is A, you're going to take an automatic hit, and then you're going to roll your dice afterwards to see if you get any added bonus hits. So proxy mine can be quite mean. It was changed from the 1.0 where it was just, let's roll 3 dice and then see what happens, where you could blank out. At least now it's giving you a guaranteed hit. I think if Tommy can get in the way of Whisper and Rexler and, with some judicious dropping of the mines, that'll be, game-changing for Mark. Now, I have seen Mark play many a time now, and he is wily, so this could be, a fairly decent match. I think it's going to be well-balanced, but I have to say that there's a little edge, I think, going over towards the Scum and Villainy side today. So we're going to have to see. Now they're getting set up here on the board, and according to the rules, each pilot will be using a body man. They'll be calling the shots, and somebody else will be having to actually manually moving the ships around on the mat. As Mark explained it, this is the handicap match, and I've been looking forward to it. The best part about X-Wing, I'd have to say, is it's all in the mind. We have to be able to think fast, be quick on our wits, and to think 3 or 4 turns ahead of time. So this should be a pretty good thing. Now, as Mark is going here, he left a big thing right in front of the screen, and that is going to drive me nuts. Handicap match, what he's trying to do. No, I'm trying to bring Mark up to his level. There's a difference. So, I thought that the handicap was Mark was playing. Yeah, on occasion. I'm going to have to try and get a hold of him here really quick, because he left something right up in the screen, so I can't see half of the mat right now, and that is not a good thing. In fact, that is a bad thing. Let's see if I can do this here. I'm going to give him a quick call here. So I am watching this from the Detroit area of Michigan. Mark's walking over to his phone right now. Hopefully he realizes that he left something up in his screen.
I just sat down. Can you bring anyone else who's here? Oh, did we lose Padre there for a sec?
No, you didn't lose me, but you have a box in front of the screen for me that I can't see.
Sorry. There we go.
I was trying to get your attention. It worked.
I'm screen sharing to the folks that are doing our commentary. Oh, okay.
So he's not cheating yet. So here we go. We're finally getting the board set up. So if we got Boba Fett, I'm going to do some quick figuring and ciphering here, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Boba Fett. Zuvio is a pilot skill. We don't have pilot skills anymore. We have, initiative, which I think is a joke, but that's beside the point. So we got Zuvio is a pilot skill of 4. And then we've got, which he's using Paleb, which has got a 3. And then we've got Boba Fett, and if I remember correctly, he's a 5. So that answers all of that question. Now I have to go on over and figure out what Mark has got. So, excellent breath. Get over here to Whisper is a 5 as well. And Carl is 1, and then Rexelbrath is a 5. So this should be a good match. I really think it's going to be a lot of fun. So now, as I set up the match, and I don't see anything in the chat room here yet. So let me see what we have. I'm trying to see if this is going on. Let's see. What do we have? Damn it, Mark.
Seriously? Yeah. I moved your stuff that's from by the kitchen. Oh, that's fine. And is your jacket this one right here?
He's moving stuff already.
So you know where
Mark's green dice have been cursed.
First round. All fairness.
I remember watching this many a time and seeing Mark get upset. I've seen him toss his dice a time or two. Some people would call that, being a sore loser. I call that.
Okay, so what we got going on? Well, I don't know how loud I am.
Well, I can hear you fine.
Everything's what it looks like.
This will be good.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, so we have a title shot here with Mark versus Tom. There's going to be a little bit difference to our normal title shots. Mark is not allowed to sit up. He has to sit back, laying back. Nope.
And who do we have on here tonight?
You could just tell me. You could just tell me. You can just tell me.
I know, I was going to show you. Click on the little trophy on the
Bar? Bar? What bar?
like on the
Top there?
bar. No, very bottom, next to the robot face, there should be a trophy. No, that's me.
Right here.
No.
I know, it's a little insensitive. Now
Start.
click over to game clock, I believe it is.
Match clock?
Match clock.
Seriously, who can...
Okay, now click on the bottom right there, start.
And then we're starting for an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, so
Then it got quiet.
Hello? Who's also commentating with me?
This would be Robert Padre Monroe from OCX.
Oh, hey, how's it going? This is Josh from XWing.
Pretty good.
I was going to play
Hey,
Keyforge
Josh.
tournaments, but I got the bye, so I'm here for 45 minutes.
Okay. I've heard you many times,
I've also heard
as
you.
I have watched your channel many times. I have a tendency to. I'm pretty much Uncle Mark's counterpart. I'm the old cranky guy.
Well, I'm an old cranky teacher, so I got that going for me. Okay,
that's
so
good.
what we have going on here is Mark on your left is not allowed to sit up, stand up, or move from a seated to seating back position to level the playing field with Tom, who's in a wheelchair. So we have a surrogate playing for Mark, which is Brian, the store owner here. He is going to be the surrogate player for Mark. So Mark has to just say out loud all of his moves. If he wants to decloak to the left, decloak to the right. And Brian is going to be his eyes and ears and hands for most of this.
Oh, this is going to be good. How long before he just can't sit any longer?
If I know Mark, he can sit for a very long time.
Really? Because I've seen him get quite animated and excited before.
You're not wrong, but I'm making more of a lazy joke about Mark.
Well, yeah. Oh, look at that. The custom tray has now been brought out. Tell him he's got to put the tray down.
Put the tray down, Mark. You can't touch that tray. Put it down.
We could like completely troll on Mark for the entire match. This would be great.
This is my life. All I do is troll Mark. What do you think made him the shirt? This is an Asterisk Sonic.
The Asterisk.
He is the walking Asterisk. You can make him a hat with it too. Every time he goes to a tournament, he'll have the Asterisk hat.
Now, we'll just out of curiosity on my own side, are you any of your crew planning on going to Gen Con this year or Origins?
It's a maybe. I mean, I'm going out to the Toronto System Open in February.
Okay.
Trying to get a Worlds ticket, I guess. So depends on how aggressive I get if I don't get a Worlds invite.
Okay.
When is Gen Con? It's in August, right?
August is Gen Con. Last time I checked, yeah, August is Gen Con.
The problem is it usually lies like the week before I go back to work, so for summer vacation, and it's usually like a really tight time for teachers, so it's kind of hard to get there.
Let's see, Gen Con is August 1st through the 4th.
Oh, then never mind. Then maybe I can actually make that work. I've always wanted to check Gen Con.
That's in Indy.
Yeah, I just know you have to like buy your tickets really early.
Yesterday. So my buddy and I are going to be planning on doing the Gen Con, and we're going to be also doing Origins this year. Nice. So it should be pretty fun. So that's my two big ones for the year.
Well, right now for me, it's Toronto System Open, probably the first Canadian System Open we've had here, and then 26-hour drive away from us. So
that's because you're in Manitoba, dude.
Everything's far from us, no matter where I go, except for Minneapolis. It's only 7 hours. It's actually the nice thing. I can go to.
Yeah, it's like driving to Florida from Detroit.
Yeah. Also, in the winter, our highways are not exactly nice. To go single lane, twisty turvy next to a lake, so a little dangerous.
I thought you all, rode by, snowmobile. Isn't that how it goes up there? It's just like in the northern part of Michigan.
Oh, do the boot, eh?
So yeah, there now. I was out there in the bush, and then I was out there hunting the deer, and then that thing just up there from nowhere. It was right in front of me. Yeah, I know all about the UP thing. That's where
my
family.
The only thing about your beer though is it's real weak.
Oh my God! Why does he put that whisper like 48 inches above sea level?
This is actually Mark being controlled. I've seen that thing on at least 15 pegs.
That is just... it wobbles. It's a bloody weeble. Weebles wobble, but they won't fall down.
Well, I don't see the benefit in it, especially when you get a surrogate who may actually just drop it and then ruin the board state. So we'll find out.
Oh, this would be good.
So dodge being set, Mark's flying Rexler Brath Collision Detector Juke, Whisper Juke Collision Detector, Darth Vader Shield Upgrade, and Carl.
I'm so glad he's dead. I hate it, man. I hate to admit it, man, but I'm just like, he was getting on my nerves.
Just now, right?
See, they agree. Look.
What to do? Yep.
Okay, so Tom has got Boba Fett with IG-88D, Proxy, Marauder Han, Crack Shot, so he can take the double calculate. And Falcos if he needs to. And Constable Zubio with Crack Shot, Proxy Mines, Broken Device. Constable Zubio is the tugboat.
I'm liking the bombs. I'm not going to kid you. I am really liking the bombs.
So I played it on your mirror match against Tom with this one, and the bombs are, in fact, what actually won him the game.
Oh yeah. Oh, the bombs are real. I've been my favorite thing ever to fly was 2 resistance bombers in a K-wing when everything was back in 1.0 world.
Oh yeah. I played the resistance bomber last night actually to see how it would be with Poe and Lulo, and it was pretty fun actually.
Now who did you fly?
I flew Bob,
Okay,
Lulo, and Poe.
Oh my God, you flew Bob. Oh, God, I hate the fact that we ever made Bob.
I just went up the middle of the map. I'm like, you know what? It'd be a shame if there was no asteroids left for your aces.
I'm kind of liking Eden a lot.
What's Eden do again?
Because he allows you, once you perform your white or your blue maneuver, if you haven't dropped or launched a bomb, you can drop a bomb.
Oh, okay. So you could do the proxy mine if you can be maneuverable enough.
Exactly. So you get in front, you block them, and then your next move, you pass them, and then you drop them.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
And it's very 1.0 like, and I kind of like that feature. I won't kid you. I kind of like it a lot.
Heaven knows that I lived and died by Miranda, so.
Oh, you know what? I never went with bombers that were so high priced. I always went with the bargain basement, just so that I could get as much on them as humanly possible, so that I could just do bad things to people with munitions.
I was a Miranda Dash player. I flew it 300 games in, and Miranda.
You were one of those guys.
I actually played triple Scourge. Actually, that was my boogeyman locally for a long time. Took it to Fargo, just scrubbed out, and then went back to Dash Miranda.
See, now my love affair was with Sabine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how I love Sabine, and now she's been neutered.
It's not bad. I did put Sabine, and it was pretty neat. Just like tractoring somebody after giving a critical too. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's kind of like insult to injury, which is kind of fun. But the fact that you can't do it again, that's the part that I kind of don't like.
Okay, so we got Mark slow rolling here. We got Whisper screeching down the board edge here. Curious to see if Tom's going to be the one turning for the joust, or he's going to turn on the Whisper.
It's going to be interesting, but I don't think he's going to turn in on him. I don't think he's going to turn in on him.
I probably wouldn't.
Not yet. Make Mark force his hand.
Mm-hmm. I would show that tugboat right up directly and then throw him on a rock if I could.
Yeah. And he's got plenty of opportunity to do that because he's definitely got the rocks on his right-hand side. So.
But Mark also has collision detector, so he has that built-in protection.
Yeah. Let's see. And then Scurvy Lad there was a firefight. Not yet. So now, how long have you guys been actually broadcasting your stuff out there now?
It's been probably about a year and a half since not this last world, but the world before that. We were kind of doing more of that stuff.
Okay. Because you guys have a really clear picture. You guys always put together a really good podcast video cast, whatever you want to call it. I really enjoy watching you guys go at it.
Yeah, we do have a job. We have split up our streaming equipment 2 different places, so Mike's basement and here at Muse. Well, it's me, Josh, Mike, and Pat. It's not you two. And we have an American guest with us here from the OCX podcast. And I'm worse than I forgot his name already.
Really? You forgot Padre.
Padre. Here's the thing. I have so many students' names in my head. I teach about 400 kids a year, so I can't remember them.
I used to teach at one point, too. I was teaching, believe it or not, architectural design and biblical studies.
Oh, snap. Those are 2 very different things.
Well, before I went to seminary, I was working as an architect. And then after I got done with seminary, I had the opportunity to teach at a school, and it was a Christian school. And so I was just like, hey, you know what I can teach? So it was kind of cool.
That's pretty sweet. Mark is definitely losing. He is at a disadvantage, and those are actually Brian's hands, Pat. Not Church. It is Brian.
No, Coach is not here right now. Coach is back in Iowa doing Coach things in the fruited plains.
So Mark is currently showing off the decloak tokens that I have made for him. For every opponent that beats Mark, gets a fancy decloak token of Whisper crashing into a rock.
Oh, I like that.
So it's a 2-straight maneuver template with Whisper flying into a rock, blowing up into flames, just as Mark usually does.
Now, I'm guessing here, Josh, that you do your own laser cutting and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm the guy that makes everything for us, basically. Yep.
Oh, fantastic!
I'm a shop teacher, so.
Oh, really?
I have this stuff at my disposal.
Okay, you are now like my hero. You are like the world's greatest teacher ever. Okay. Hey, shop teachers are like the most. You guys are scarce.
It is true. My graduating class was 8 in university,
Yeah.
so. I definitely enjoy it. Because I teach in the classroom, but I choose not to because I enjoy building things more.
Well, oddly enough, it's my son's favorite class.
I believe it. I mean, most boys like it.
Oh, he's digging every second of it. Okay, here we go. I can't see the dial.
Am I marking the Cloak of Aid 2-sided? I don't sell my stuff, Larry. I just kind of gave it away. I can make some, I guess.
Should have your students make all your equipment until you can sell it.
That'd be a little bit more frowned upon.
you could rename your classroom like Singapore Light or something like that.
I need a really big drum. Boom, boom, boom.
Have all of the kids just, come on, kids, come on into the sweatshop. Classroom. We're going to be doing some really good stuff today.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get some water? No more tokens.
Apple Manufacturing Manitoba LLC.
We don't use nets in our factory.
I love his tokens. I love his tokens. Those are good size.
You got the Chad tokens for sure.
Oh, hey,
I thought I made Chad tokens. We have the Chad Stress they made for Worlds, and they're big, but they're not that big.
There's the intentional bump.
Yeah, did it on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're actually pretty the same size, my Stress tokens. It's the Forget-Me-Not dress.
Well, the older I get and the poorer my eyesight, the better I like the large tokens,
I just like it for streaming better. You just can see everything.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever see those large tokens from Sling Paint?
No, like they use the button, right?
Yeah, they're like 3-inch buttons.
Oh, snap. That's pretty sweet.
Berto makes those, and they're huge.
Okay, so you got Boba turning in on.
I am surprised
Whisper.
that he did that.
I think Whisper is the bigger endgame threat. Rexler, he's going to be. Boba has that back arc. He's easier to catch. Whisper is hard to catch, so if he can get rid of him early on, that's probably Tom's win condition.
Well, I don't care what he does as long as he beats Mark. That's the important part.
Oh, Mark already bumping. Oh, look at this.
Thunk. Thunk.
Marky Mark. So I'm going to ask a question to you viewers quickly. So I was looking at Gonk. Can you do Gonk twice a turn where you can actually take the charge and then spend the charge with 2 actions?
So we're going to have some shots fired here.
Whisper's coming in right at range 2. Boba. He has action listed twice on the card, yes. Has two specific actions, yeah.
Yep, there they be.
Okay, so I thought so. I was thinking like Lendo.
Uh-oh, they're deep in thought now. You can just...
So he's measuring currently for Vader.
Vader's range is what?
1 to 2. So
Vader's 1 to 2.
So he's
right?
there.
Yeah.
Vader's 1 to... Mark doesn't know Vader's range 1 to 2.
Isn't it Mark's list?
It is 0 to 2. Mark doesn't even know his list.
I'm just that's the same question.
Like, wow, Darth Vader's not very good for 14 points, but it's only 0 to 1. No, actually 0 to 2.
Is it any green chokers or focus of Vader?
Okay. So then... I'm sorry, I don't fly the meta. I'm currently an X-Wing hipster. I'm more or less waiting to commit to a list until after January's point adjustment before I commit.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a brilliant idea, Josh.
I've been practicing a lot of hyperspace lists, but for my extended list for System Open, I'm just waiting to see where FFG just like overcompensates.
Well, and the good news though about waiting till January, you know what? You're going to be able, whatever you're going to be able to fly, you're going to fly it for 6 months.
That's true.
You know, none of this 3-month stuff that was originally promised to us. We're going to get, the 6-month flyby.
Okay, we got shots here from Boba. He's going to spin a calculate for...
Is that hit crit?
Crit hit.
Hit crit.
No, crit hit.
Crit? Ooh, double crit.
Crit hit. Wind Whisper. But Whisper still has 3 shields, though, so she's going to be okay. So he gets 1 evade. He's going to spend the evade, take 1 shield.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Not bad. Let's see if I remember how to change all this stuff here. I never commentate. Okay.
Especially on Whisper, it's if it's going to take you a few shots, but once you get her down, sky's the limit, If he could, it would be. He doesn't have the ability at this point. I'm just trying to think if he could, for his next move.
Well, he could. Like, you're talking about Whisper's next move?
I'm talking about Boba's next move. Which would be,
Boba could just go R2. And then...
I think he's going to have, unfortunately, the whole bomb phase.
Thing is, Whisper is going to go decode to the left if he gets an evade off the sit here. There is a very full house here today for X-Wing and Keyforge. There are probably close to 40 people in the store right now.
Yeah, that's what Mark was saying, that it was a full house.
Have you started playing any Keyforge yet?
No, I'm not going to.
I've never been a card game player since like OG Magic when I was in high school, and then I picked this game up and it was really good.
Well, I play one card game with a buddy of mine. We play, try not to laugh. We play Boss Monster.
Oh yeah, Boss Monster. It's pretty sweet.
Okay. See, it's nice. It's not that complicated. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the graphics remind me of the games that I used to play when I was much younger man. I see my son playing a video game on TV now, and I'm thinking, oh, what show is that?
No, it's just a game, Dad. Jeez.
I'm like, really? But that's like my own. And now I have learned how to play Magic because my son plays it. And,
nice.
So I play. Basically I'm his punching bag.
So I don't know how to change all the stats. So right now Whisper has 2 shields.
It's in a separate program.
Okay,
I
so
tried.
Whisper's down to 2 shields.
I tried. Is it the Photoshop?
No.
He's got what? He's got 3 shields and 3 hull, right? On Whisper.
Getting to play Keyforge and I gotta buy.
You got winning keyboards. I'm proud of you.
Look at me, I'm amazing.
So
yes.
Whisper's down to 2 shields, right?
Yeah, Whisper's on 2 shields.
Okay. Because what I can do is I can keep track here.
Oh, so Whisper is down shields from a shot from the Hawk. Hawk rolled 3 hits. Whisper cannot recloak right now, I don't think.
That is bad.
So Carl does have a shot, probably range 3 at the Hawk, but the Hawk does it will focus, so it's not going to go very well.
You'll have to let me know what's going on because there's a big old white box in front of my screen.
Oh, okay. You see your screen
that's you.
sharing with me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how do I change everything. That's sniping. XWing Pro Generator Pro Edition. Oh, maybe this is it. Let's see. Alright.
Alright, go Carl.
Carl's.
Carl compels you.
Oh, I did do it.
Really?
Yay. Whisper's shieldless now. Okay, has anything else changed?
Oh, I'd like to hear that.
What are the fire sprays blue maneuvers? 1 straight bank, 2 bank?
Okay, so Whisper, shieldless, 3 hull left. Nothing else has changed. Really good round for Tom. Mark's Whisper's going to be really scared now.
Yeah.
Also, Rex did absolutely nothing on the bump. So normally, as X-Wing players stand up for most of the game, seeing a top-down portion of the board is really helpful to do our maneuvers. And Tom is a world-class player sitting down the entire time. He makes Stage 2 a world and does really well.
You know, and that really is a feat because I sit for the most part when I play, and it's rather difficult because you're trying to look at the angles.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
It's a. Have you ever tried it?
Sitting down the whole time? Yeah, it's not. It's not fun. Because
Yeah,
I walk around
no,
the table, I look over to the other side, check my angles, get down, the whole 9 yards. I'll use my advantage.
You know, I always like the guys that stand on their chair and look straight down.
Well, I'm 6'3", so like I'd be very burying it, just laying on a chair.
Well, if you did that, you'd probably hit the ceiling.
Let's be real. Anybody cheering for Mark? Mark's cheering for Mark, I'm sure. He's not that self-deprecating yet.
Wait for it. There's still time.
Oh, wow. We got a lot more viewers coming in. Well, viewers, thanks for joining us here. We currently have a title belt. Mark has challenged Tom, and Tom has thrown the gauntlet down for a challenge match where Mark has to sit down the entire game, and he has to have a surrogate doing all of his dials, all of his maneuvers, and he cannot stand up from his chair. He has to remain a seating, sit-back position for the entire game. So if you guys are joining us now, we have Whisper, 3 hull, no shields, and nothing else has been touched. Oh, 2 hull. Oh, gosh. So Whisper has 2 hull.
Oh, Jesus. It's going quick.
Oh, my gosh, Mark. What are you doing? Wow, this is so much easier. X-Wing Pro Generator Pro Edition versus the old Photoshop.
When do we see his green dice fly across the room?
I did. I know. You can't see. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Well, I don't think we'll see. Can Rexler solo a list?
Not this one.
I don't think he will because there's a lot of bombs. That's 6 proton bombs that he could just run right over.
Oh, these are proxies.
Oh, proxies that he could
Yeah.
run right over and take an instant one, no matter what.
Instant one, and then roll
for two.
for the rest. You know, I did like what FFG did with the new bombs for the mines for the proxies. I like the insta hit. Of what I am still kind of upset about, though, is cluster mines have not been returned to the game.
Yeah, I'm wondering when they're going to bring those out again. They have a lot of acrylic proximity or cluster mines, and I like to use them. So,
Well, and you know, maybe they're going to wait until there's Republic and I don't know. They're going to the Republic and the Separatists because. There's no other bombers that are going to be able to come out.
That's true.
So.
Well, I mean, they could do like an FO bomber or something. The new movie is coming out this next year. So. Oh yeah, there's also the Resistance TV show. So there could be just new canon ships made, right? So.
Well, yeah, because that's the only way we're going to get new equipment is through Resistance or through Clone Wars, which is coming back out.
Yeah, we've also seen the FO bomber make appearances so far in like some artwork. So the FO bomber could have cluster mines with that.
Oh, I'd love to see cluster mines again.
Mark's Dynasty cursed 1,014 times.
Yes, I saw that earlier. I was quite impressed with that.
So for those of you who are new here, the origin was I cursed Mark's dice at a very, very long ago tournament, and he blanked out on like 6 or 7 rolls in a row. Just blanked all green dice, just lost horribly. And from then on out, I was known of having magic powers.
That is so cool.
So, with Whisper not being able
You're
to decloak
magical.
here, I am a little magical. I think Boba just turns away from Whisper, takes the back shot if he has it, and then turns into the rest of the list.
Yeah, if he turns away and then drops a bomb behind him, close that door, make Whisper take the long way home.
Ace flying here, but Brian just misses the asteroid or the debris cloud. Trying to get in there and block, hopefully Paylob. Maybe block the... Oh, no, he's trying to arc dodge. Okay. Carl, not a blocker. He's a shooter.
Carl. Let's see.
Oh, the forward at Paylob.
Oh yeah, that's a hey, I'm getting out and going over here.
The Hawk style is so much better than it used to be. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, they did improve the Hawk. We used to judge ships by naked Hawks, but
yeah, no, like Hawks are legit. Like I dabbled in the Roar Dash to try it locally, and it is not nice.
No, it's not. It's satanically evil.
It's like, oh hey, Whisper, it'd be a shame if you just never got to shoot. Oh.
Yeah. Did that affect you? Aww.
Because 300 games Dash, I was like, oh, what if Dash was like better than Miranda ever could have been?
Is he gonna?
So 3 straight here. I don't think it's gonna clear Boba. I think it's just gonna ram right in the back of him. But we are going to mark.
Yeah.
Mark with the Day 2 Worlds tokens. So were you at Worlds this year, Padre?
No, I did not get to Worlds. I had the closest I got to Worlds this year was filling in for Coach on his weekly show.
Oh, fair enough.
So we do what's called OCX 2.0. So
right, I did hear that. I did listen to that out after Worlds.
Yeah, so that would be us, and we filled in for him quite a few times now, and Coach is kind enough to have me on the show pretty frequently, and they're always a good bunch of guys to hang out with and chat with.
For sure. I live 45 minutes away from my work, so I listen to every XWing podcast, and I do listen to yours as well.
So, it's certainly a different form of podcast.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like it. I definitely frequent most of them. So I'm gonna stay up because I only get to play maybe like 3 or 4 games a week, but I head sim every drive.
Yeah. Well, I got a whole bunch of guys. I know one guy. He listens to like 20 different podcasts.
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, what do you do for a living? He's like, I drive a tractor.
Okay, that's fair. Yep.
And I'm like, okay.
Boba 3-bank and right over the hawk here.
Yep.
Pretty good move. Whisper's going to go right into the back, and he's going to get shot here. I was going to say, we did meet Coach at Worlds this year. And,
did you?
He was very drunk, I want to say.
Oh, was he speaking in cursive?
Apparently Mark gave Coach whiskey and was not thinking. And,
yeah, that's a bad thing to do. That's a bad thing to do. No, that's always a bad thing. That's why we have what's called the Gordon rule.
Milk and cookies. Milk and cookies.
Oh, God, the blue milk. The blue milk.
I had made day 2, so I did not partake in the drinking. I tried to stay in good form.
Oh, yeah. No, Coach is like all in.
I actually played a bunch of your OCX boys. I played the guy with the white hot dog or something, his list.
Oh, you played Stoos.
I played Stoos. Yeah, I played him on day 2.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He plays them cold hot dogs with that Key Magila.
I played Ryan too.
Stanzuski?
On Topsky. He was my one of my only losses at Worlds. Because to Bob, of all things, I was like, what just happened?
You know who helped him with that list, right?
I am gone. I'm going to go play some Keyforge, so I'll leave you in the hands of Padre.
All right. Good talking with you, Josh.
You too.
All right, so now we're back here. We're gonna find ourselves Sinn Féin, guys, and Sinn Féin is Gaelic for ourselves alone. So as we're going here, we got revealing some dials here. I would have to say that Mark is in a little bit of trouble, considering that. His whisper is already down to 2 Hall. So he's bringing Wexler in, which is a good idea, considering everything that's going on here. We got Palab still over there. So there's going to be a lot of shots going on here. So we've got, about 41 minutes left in the match and some change. So we're clicking along pretty good here. A little over 30, we're about 35 minutes into the match. So we've almost got Wexler out. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I have to say that having to sit for an entire match is hard for the ankles when you're trying to figure out bumps and turns and everything like that. So I think both guys are flying pretty well. So we got our tokens out there placed. And I have to throw some dice. Now, the problem that I'm facing here is I'm not going to be able to see the dice on my screen because it's a little bit too small. So I'm hoping that as they throw their dice, they're going to be able to call out what they're getting here. And I'll be able to keep track of what's going on at least through my sheet of paper I got here, because I'm not able to update the overlay at all, unfortunately. So we have that little difficulty. So let's see what we got here. We're just throwing out 3 dice were rolled. So I can't hear what they... Hit crit.
Just unobstructed, sorry. I ignore the rock.
Yeah, I cannot hear or see what they're rolling.
You didn't get an advantage for yours.
It looks like a hit. Could be hit crit. And he's got to focus. So he's going to spend the focus.
And Whisper gets only a day.
Okay, so okay, so I don't think that Whisper took any hits on that. And it looks like Zuvio is being targeted by Rexler. Looks like one hit. And one hit.
One hit, and then after you deal the card, he doesn't have shots. After you deal the card, Rexlar's ability flips it face up.
Oh, so that's going to be face up.
Okay. Yeah. So now, actually, that triggers now. It's his turn. So he gets one eye on it. Looks like it should be on the left there. Yeah.
Okay. So you've got a target lock placed on him now. So Mark is definitely trying to do some damage here. I think Carl's going to have to take a shot here at some point. And he's measuring for... Has he got that in there? So here we go.
Is Carl range one?
Here's the shot.
Carl is for three.
All right, so now we're going to throw 3 dice. Let's see what we get here.
Carl gets one.
Carl gets 1 hit. 1 evade. Okay. So Zuvio lost 1 shield in that exchange for between the 2 ships, which is good. And I don't think Whisper took any hits, which is also, pretty standard here. So the question is going to be, is Mark going to bring Whisper in towards them, or is he going to continue? Is he going to bring them out because he's down to the 2 hull? So we shall see. Dallas, he's pretty quick with his pretty stinking quick with Whisper's dial. So it seems like he's probably got a plan already focused in his head. And there we go with Carl. And now we've got Rexler down. And now we're doing Zuvio. You should see here. I'm going to try something here.
Holy crap, Genie.
Let's see if I can hit. I'm going to see if I can improve my view here a little bit. Let's see how we do here.
I'm not allowed to do anything.
I was going to drop Connor net.
I'm gaining a lot of respect for Tom's ability to know what the hell to do. Didn't realize how often I look around.
I'm going to try and see if I can't get a better view of what's going on.
Bobo really wants a bomb, I think. How are we doing?
Yeah, he does. Drop the bomb. Drop the bomb. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, I didn't have that on the friends. Yeah. I thought it was weird.
There's the bomb.
That looks like a bomb.
Limiting. Yeah, he's definitely dropped the proximity. He's definitely trying to close a door on Carl. He's going to force Carl into a channel, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You know.
But I don't get the evade from this because it's evade from the middle and then right up the front with the front.
Okay. So what I have done is I have opened up. I have opened up on another screen here. Hopefully that I will be able to see the hits and crits better. So we're moving. We're moving.
Some people, okay, so then I'm going to focus. Work up right away, and others did.
All right, so Zuvio has definitely did something bad. Not bad. He's definitely, another obstacle on the board is another obstacle that you got to fly around it. And that's going to be a good thing. So let's see what we have here. Oh yeah. Well, it looks like I got better visual over here. Looks like he's going to clear that. So he's going to. Let's see. Is he going to mark? Yeah, he did. Then he's going to scoot on past, which is good. And the question is, see, now I would almost want to, at the systems phase, I would have almost wanted to drop a bomb behind Boba. Make it a little bit more difficult for Whisper. But hey, I'm pretty sure that Tommy knows exactly what he's doing and knows it very well. He's putting on his tokens and pretty much standard operating procedure with what he's been doing for the whole match so far. Is that a target lock that just came off, maybe? So everything seems to be cranking along and going well here. I still think Tommy's in pretty good command of this match. I'm thinking that Carl might be in that rear arc, but it's going to be close. It might be a little bit close, so we'll have to find out. Now here's what, did he make the slight left? Yes, he did. He made the slight left turn at Albuquerque, which is always good to do. We're down to 30 minutes into this match. So it's time to start making a move, which would be a very important thing to do. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Whisper's decloaking.
Okay, we'll stay right there then. So the stress is gone as well. Back by Ed. And now we're going to go with Rexar and push.
Stress is off. And now his. So here we go. Whisper takes off her cloak, ready to stay a while. So just out of curiosity, everybody in the chat, who is thinking that Mark's going to pull this off? I'm just curious to think if everybody's on that same line.
Yes, I believe that barrel roll right and go
...
So, yeah. Well, same design.
Let's see. No one?
How the hell do you play off Vassal? How did you do better than me at Worlds?
All right, there's his barrel roll, and let's see what he's going to want to do here. Rexler's going to be taking something here.
Stress to boost. That's range 1. So that's very.
Yeah. If that's in his arc, I would drink that shot in a heartbeat. Get rid of that quad jumper. I would go with that, especially at range 1.
That's my answer to the combat.
True, very true. Yeah, it appears that way. It really does. So that would be really good. Hopefully Mark is paying attention to that so that he can try and do something. But yeah, I think he's going to eat the proxy on the next turn. And then, of course, that's going to be one of the shields of the, 42 on that overly defensive ship. So let's see. Here come the dice. So let's see if my new screen will let me see what's. Yeah, I will be able to. Just I can't see what the. There's a reroll. Oh, it is not a beautiful ship. It's an evil ship. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
That kills Whisper.
That kills Whisper.
First, though. Okay.
So Whisper is down.
No crits on it, right? No. Okay. So 2 down cards for Whisper.
Wow.
We're going to start off with Rexlar. Doesn't have
Whisper has simultaneous fire. So.
He does. Rexlar into Boba, range 2.
Here comes Mark's dice. Looks like hit.
Turns his evade into a eyeball. 1 damage and and now Whisper's going to take this. Does Whisper have range 1 on the quad or was range 2?
So I think he took.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Okay, so this is going to be ugly. Oh, that's a dice failure. So I think he took 1. So I think Zuvio is down to 3 hull now. Whisper is dead skis. So now the real work is going to be coming here is, you know, is Tommy going to start focusing on Rexler? I think he has to. I can't hear or tell what he rolled. Maybe. So I don't think he took damage on anything yet. Carl's rolling. 1, 2, 3, maybe.
Nice. Gotta be honest, the thing about the authentic ad experience would be different.
So Carl. I think that's true. Nobody's taking hits.
No, not you. Brian had some terrible rolls earlier. And then we'll just hold it to Brian for a minute.
Well, I gotta tell you, everybody in the chat, I am so sorry that I just don't have the ability to see or hear very well what's happening on the mat per se. I feel kind of useless, which is, you know, normal for me. Just ask my wife. No, only kidding. I'm not useless. I'm just not useful. But let's see. I don't know what we're holding up. Mark seems to have lost his hands for right now. Hate when that happens, so we're in a little bit of pause. Let's see, we got, what, about 22 minutes left in the match. Whisper is off the board. And so we're looking at, I think Tommy is still in a larger command of this game. At least that's what my ability to see is anyhow. Let's see. Let me see. Your wife appreciates your ability to convert calories into heat energy in the winter, I'm sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. She calls me the furnace. So now let's see. Do we have Mark? We don't have Mark's hands back yet. I think, oh, we got another set of hands for Mark. Now those are some pants. I like that. All right, so we're setting dials already. Yeah, I would expect the bomb drop now. You know what? I almost would like to see a double bomb drop here, to be honest with you. I think that would be sweet. That would definitely cover the bases. Let's see. Don't worry about it. We've played long enough to get a pretty good idea of what's going on. I would imagine so, Gus. It's just kind of aggravating because, you know, I'd like to be able to see what the hits are and the crits are and all that. Wait, can Zuvio dump forward straight into Rexler? Not unless he's got... let me double check. I don't think he can, no. We'll go back here to scum ability. Zuvio. I will double check here and find out. Yeah, he can send it forward using the #1 template. That would be wicked if he did that right now. That would be absolutely wicked. There it is, double bomb drop. He is definitely trying to do bad things here. I am loving this.
Are you about to drive into a launch process?
Yep, Zuvio does have the ability to launch a bomb forward, and that would be very sweet to do. That would be absolutely sweet to do. Because I can guarantee you Reckler is going to hit one or two of these puppies. I don't know why he didn't throw a bomb forward on Reckler unless he's going to try and do something to Carl behind. But I think Mark realizes that he's between rock and hard place. Yes. Do it. Do it. Okay. Now, missed opportunity. Please ask why he didn't after the game.
I'm back.
Are you back?
I'm back.
In your most daring goal ever.
I won my game Forge, and now I'm going to race Whisper off the thing here.
Oh, Whisper went down in a beautiful blaze of glory and fire. And Mark is about to suck 2 proximity mines with Rexler. Oh, yeah. It's going to be spectacular.
I like this one. The canvas.
I'm so looking forward to this one.
Whisper's gone. Oh, Rexler. Oh, God.
You see Rexler?
Oh, God, Rexler.
And there's no way he can avoid these 2. I'm sorry.
Press F, Space X. How much health does Rexler have? Okay, Rexler's full at least. I mean, he could just die here, though. Oh, no, I have 1. Oh, yeah.
I gotta tell you, Josh, I've been suffering because I can't see the dice, and I can't hear them on the board, telling me if they've got hits or crits.
Oh, the little tugboat's going backwards.
Part of his evil plan.
Yeah.
He's going to use Zuvio as an end game because, you know, but I mean, let's see, Rexler's full health, so he's going to go down 2 shields here in a minute.
He's going to go down probably like 3 or 4. He's going to go over 2 of those probably.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going. Well, that's what I mean.
Unless he went straight, but I doubt he went straight. Probably like banked in somewhere.
So he's going to get the 2 right off the get-go.
Yeah,
and then he's going to have to roll 4 dice. and it would be just so cool to see, you know, like hit, crit.
He did 4K. Okay, maybe he only hits 1.
Okay, so we're going to blow up 1. Yeah.
Okay, he only hits 1 maybe here. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so he takes 1 automatically. Second the next one. Oh, he threads the needle.
Oh, does he?
Ooh, doesn't hit the rock, doesn't hit this proximity mine.
No, he's cheating somehow.
I wouldn't put it past him. I would give another asterisk, actually.
Yeah, that's. I don't think so.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so that's 1 shield definitely.
Okay.
Do you want to do something?
Mark the asterisk.
Roll the dice.
It's pretty rough, though, because Rexler's not getting any shots.
Oh, no. Rexler's like, I'm limping away now. I'm going away.
So what did you roll for Rexler?
Oh, okay, he's still got to roll.
Yeah, Rexler's like, not dead yet. I think I'll go now.
Okay, that's so many shields he's losing here.
What do you got?
Rolls netties. Down to 1 shield.
Oh, beautiful dice, Mark. Beautiful dice. Loving that.
Oh, buddy. Hey, Mark, lean back. Lean back more. Your back has stood in the back of the rest of the whole game.
No, my reds are usually hot to compensate for bad games. You are super working today.
Mark, your red dice were blessed.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, Mark's red dice have been blessed.
Oh, yeah. 35 times. 35 times they've been blessed with great rolls.
In 2 years, 35 times. His green dice have been cursed over 1,000 times.
What's the count?
1,014.
And it's your fault.
I don't know. Okay, boys, in chat, who got 1,000th curse on Mark? Larian, Gat, or Universal? Ooh, Paylob, take that focus. Om nom nom nom.
Yeah, you didn't want that action anyhow.
No, why would I want that? Paylob's not a disgusting,
Oh, look
disgusting
at that.
human.
He's just out of arc.
He's still got Rexlet, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
At that range?
Who's at range? Oh, he has a range 3 on Carl.
Oh, he does. He's got it.
Does he? And he has armor terror, too. He has reroll.
Carl, you're going to die. Rick's about to shoot you.
Don't eat the pudding, Carl.
Wait, let me lean slightly this way and the gravity will change.
Yeah, no, that gets the corner.
Carl and arc.
Carl. It's still.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Larian said, Mark, I am deeply hurt that you would ever imply I would curse a fellow officer of the law.
I wouldn't imply Larian to curse.
Oh, and he's also taking.
Oh, jeez.
Why?
Focus.
He's just for disrespects. Just
Yeah,
double
pretty much.
calculate.
Yeah, just to piss him
And
off.
the rolls, I don't see any non-blanks there, so it's probably 3 hits. Triple hit. 3
Oh,
hits.
jeez.
Carl's dice. He's got 3.
My God.
Ooh, 1 of 8. Carl takes 2.
So
Carl's down to 1 hull.
Yeah. Carl, we have some lovely party gifts for you out back.
Press
Okay,
1.
so that's so he's got half points on Carl. He's almost got half points on Rexler. Mark's almost got half points on Zuvio.
Mark, how much health does
And
the
nothing
other
else.
ship, his comms ship have?
Body is down to
Zuvio's down at 2?
2 or 3. I don't know.
Oh, he's down to 2. Okay.
Maybe 3.
I lost
He's
one.
not sure. I'll say 3 because that's you said. So Boba's taking 3 shields and Zuvio's taking 2 hull. Currently, Tom is going to able Mark if it keeps up this way.
Oh, yeah. Tom's going to crush him.
He's got a 200 Mark on stream.
Does that get him an extra piece of acrylic for that? Because that's just beautiful.
I might. So the Isaacar coming in, hashtag that guy crotch. You can see a lovely Mark's
I didn't want to say anything. You know, but it's
Mark,
like,
you may want to.
Mark, you may
Cover it
want to
up,
do
buddy.
that flap a little bit more.
Oh. Okay, well, all we see from you is your groin.
Thank you.
Frankly, a little
I thank
intimidated.
you, and so does the American people.
The least we could do after, I don't know, we did to you. You have Trump, so.
Yeah. Not going there.
It's okay, you're on Canadian Airways now, it's fine. Whatever you say here can't be held against you.
The walls have ears, man.
You can't build walls there. What are you talking about?
It's true. It's true. I think it's just a great idea. Let's build a wall across the southern border of the United States. What about the Canadian border? Oh, that's okay.
We're going to make an ice
So-
wall, and America's going to pay for it.
Every year that it melts.
Our border is so wide and so unmanageable that in the regular turns, people would go fishing, just cross the American border and not realize it by accident. This happens on a regular occurrence.
Dude, it's you know what? It's like if the border was really, they cut the grass there. What is it, like a 20-yard swath of grass that they cut between our countries?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll stop the Cubans from invading. Oh, don't cross it. That grass is cut.
Although there was a jogger from BC, she ran in on the beach, didn't realize there was a border there because there's no markings on the beach. Got arrested for 3 weeks because she had no ID on her. So she was an illegal border crosser, even though she wanted to go back to Canada.
So we held her
For 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. See, now the difference between like the United States and Canada, had it been reversed, Canada would apologize.
Well, sorry about that, eh?
Sorry.
Here's a
Hey, let's
six-pack
get you-
and get you on your way.
Yeah, here's some good stuff, and you know we're gonna put you in a van, and we're gonna put you in a hotel overnight first.
Make sure you leave a 5-star review, eh?
Okay, you can answer me a question, Josh, because I was talking with some guys from Australia this morning, Fly Casual,
Okay.
and they were showing me some of their money
Yeah.
on stream. Does Canada mint their own cash, or is it made in Australia and shipped to you?
We have our own mint. We don't have bills. Bills are made out of Canada, but we actually have a mint here in Winnipeg. We make the coins for most of the world.
Okay. Oh, look at what he's done there.
He's dropping another proton bomb.
He is closing the door.
It'd be a shame if Rexler had to turn in here with a
What
too
would be
hard.
hilarious is like if he did.
I'm pretty sure I have to go play
Just
Forge
run.
again, so I will bid you guys adieu, and I would bet all my livelihood on Tom.
Well, he's only got 8 minutes to pull it off.
Mark, what happens if you get tabled on stream?
Thanks for putting that thought on my head.
So Carl could buy it here at some point. What is Rexler going to do? Let's see what he does. Rexler's going to go straight and then barrel roll to his left. Zuvio's going to go forward as far as he can to shoot into Rexler. Carl is running away like a little girl. I am not going to be shot by the big ship. Let's see. He's making his turn. Yeah, this is going to be spectacular. We've got 6 minutes and roughly 34 seconds left. Probably get a good solid 2 turns. They're actually playing pretty quick turns here. I am pretty impressed with it. Let's see. Is it going to be the straight? Nope. He's coming in hard and after. He wants to get shots on Carl. And I don't blame him. It's obstructed, but hey, take the shot anyhow. Well, I would take that shot. Well, that's a. Not a great place for Boba. So let's see what's going to happen here. So Carl's going to definitely have to take the shot in onto Boba Fett. Caleb, though. I'm curious to see what Rexler does. Curious to see it. Okay, so we've got another coordinate token here on Boba for IG-88. Here's the 3 straight. Missed the rock. It appears as though he missed the rock. So, thinking he did. I'm going to take a look at it again in instant replay on my screen. Yep. So, does he take out? Let's see. Zuvio can take Colonel out. So, Mark's Drexler is going to shoot first here. Oh, congratulations. Being banned from YouTube? That's cool.
So that's why, like, maybe towards the top. You hopefully close into range 1.
Yeah, he's going to have to go after Zuvio. Going after Zuvio.
I got nothing to
Oh, yeah, this is going to be... Yeah, drop the bomb, move forward 3, 2 hits. So does that, I don't know if he got evades on that. Okay, so Zuvio is dead. All right, there will be no tabling from Mark, but I really don't see Mark looking all that well here. He's got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Let's see what's going to go on here. No simultaneous fire for Zuvio because nobody else is a 4. Cleaning the tokens. Range 3. Payload. Looks like he evaded.
After the first part, you want to do it. And that's if you're going against technically after just to get the.
Oh, just push it where you want it. Put it where you need it to be.
These guys can.
Larry, and I think he was actually down to 2 hull.
Nothing. Okay.
So I don't know if they're going to call that range 1 or not because, you know, they moved it, but it's definitely range 1 now. So they're going to hurry up and try and get this one in. Get it dialed down. So I don't know if he's aware that it's time or not.
But I wouldn't support them because, you know, they have bad taste in fun.
Well, let's see what's going to happen here.
No, Knuckles is one of the greatest games in the XWing game.
Yeah, it's going to be last turn, but I can't do anything about that. So they got the dials down. This will be last turn, though. In time.
We are set. That joke never gets old, by the way.
So, we've got dials down. That's funny, Larry, and I did the same thing. As it's based right now,
Yeah, it's like, no, which one do I want to get home? Sure. All right. Carl's dead this turn.
yeah, Carl's going to die here. Carl is going to so die here, and it'll be ugly. Oh, wait, Mark just got up. That's it.
I saw the bat signal go up. What is up, Mr. Robert?
Time.
Oh, yeah, we've got about a 5-minute extension just from that time we had to wait. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we'll do one more turn after this, but thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so we hit what would have been
Time. So I figure this turn and one more, if you're happy with that. Due to the gonna sneak past.
Did we need to be running a timer on like all the
No, we have one going.
Okay.
It's just they're letting us know to hit it.
Okay.
We just paused it for when we were waiting.
All right, so let's see what we got here.
Okay, I don't think I can win this now. Kill Boba, and it's not mathematically possible.
No, it's really not, unfortunately, according to Mark.
Josh started the clock back before we even started. Rex moves.
So this is going to be. So what's Rexler doing? Coming straight forward, hard and heavy.
Definitely not long.
Is he going to try and boost in to get the shot off?
Yeah, we also hit one. It was only this quarter here.
I like this. This is this turn and no farther. There's the boost. Don't think he's got the angle.
Boba. It's already started combat.
Started combat. Do you have anything?
And I don't think the range is good for Boba into Rexler. But Caleb into Carl. This should be good. So fat guy got Mark flies off. Carl, like Polka, will never. Oh, please, you guys are hilarious. I'm liking this. All right, here come the dice rolls. Spin and invade. Expense to focus or whatever. Caleb's hungry for hens. Carl! Okay, that's game.
Champion, Tommy Steamroller.
Tommy wins it again. Congratulations, Tommy.
Now comes the justification.
No. I'm saying,
Other than Tom, nobody's defending you.
You're the only one who like,
Huh?
you're the only one that calls out.
No. Everyone else is scared of him.
So I'm going to see if I can answer that question about why he didn't